Hello, and welcome back to the 5th video in the Cool Sheep series. Today is going to be year in review. I'm so happy you're here because we have a year to review. I took a 1-month break unintentionally because doing this project was a little more time consuming than I thought. I was kind of scared, I didn't want to get to it, but we're here and we're ready. I've been streaming Pokemon Violet recently, and so check out the live stream tab for the 2-hour live stream that I did, and I intend on doing more, so keep an eye out if you'd like to catch one live. What have I been up to? I've been studying languages recently every day, and I'm very hyped for where that will lead me in the coming months. The new set, Scarlet and Violet, really impressive. I really like the arts here, and more is on the way. And lastly, I saw this while thrifting, and I thought, what better opportunity than to get this in the hands of a collector. So that's today's surprise giveaway. Comment in the comments your Twitter handle so I can reach out if you win. It's an English comic book manga, and I hope those of you who maybe grew up with this generation will enjoy it. So that's all I have planned. I hope you enjoy it, and I'll see you next time. Here's a graphic I found while searching the archives, and I really feel that it sets the tone for the year. Let me know which one you are in the comments below. 2022 was a grand year for card collecting. Lots of friends were made, and lots of trades and sales happened as well. I accomplished a lot as a streamer and perhaps a viewer. I streamed a total of 56 times last year, and apparently had an all-time high for viewers from a raid at 185 people. I remember freaking out because everything wasn't set up properly. Shout out to the pals that have sent about 20,000 messages in my channel. I was glad to have my own emotes from the start and to introduce new games to everyone like Sky. I felt that I offered something different to the PTCGO scene because I was super silly and not really all that competitive. As a viewer, there was only 82 days where I wasn't on Twitch watching someone. I was extremely active on Twitch because there was always a pal to support any time of the day. I was really happy to see that I was in the top 5% of all PTCGO streamers. Even though I wasn't super serious, I just picked it up after the theme deck tournament with friends in July and ran with it. January started with a sleigh, and as I was about a year out from graduating, taking some silly little classes, I had light pink acrylic nails for no reason, so every day and every photo was a sleigh. I was streaming as hard as I was sleighing, with the occasional scheduled stream happening every 2 days. This ended after a while though, because streaming for every 2 days for 4 to 12 hours at a time can get very tiring. I was playing Sword and Shield and encountered the best joke of the year, pictured below. These are the kinds of cards and other Pokemon memorabilia I was buying at the time. VMAX Climax was the big set at the time, and I remember starting to stream because I ordered a box from Hobbylink Japan. I don't remember months like this typically in the timeline of my life, but February was so catastrophically bad that I remember it as such. I know it doesn't look bad, but I was struggling for some reason. In the later half of the month, I was gutted I was not able to see 2 of my favorite artists perform live, but hopefully there will be another chance soon. To be clear, this was not the reason for the pain and suffering. That was probably due to school. In March, I was still streaming Sky, and the newest set on the scene was Battle Region. I don't recall pulling anything crazy, but it was nice as I always enjoy opening cards. I was also gifted my first PSA 10 of my favorite character and treasure it to this day. Next up, I got a Japanese booster box of the Celebration set from Glitch Trainer on Twitter that I have no desire to open for a few decades. In April, I had what I wish I have today, which is a sealed pack from nearly every set in Sword and Shield era. I must have kept it on my desk or something because one day I got a little too silly and opened them all. I was so excited to travel at the end of April, and even though I was juggling multiple classes and heading into summer classes, it was one of the best memories I have traveling. I also got to stream retro Nintendo games that I enjoyed much more than I thought I would. Here are some more travel photos and classes taken at the time. June had some of the best food photos the year has seen. Bentos, mochi donuts, fried rice balls, sushi, and tacos. I did a lot of sightseeing and crafty endeavors, in addition to the silliest stream of all time. I sat down for an hour and tried to see how far I could get in eating half of a watermelon. I hit my PTCGO arc hard in July, and I really thought I would make it in the tournament. Unfortunately, I hit around top 10 or so, and I didn't have much to show for, but had a lot of fun and the summer memories as it drew to a close. August hosted the start of my final semester in college, and I tried to ignore the daunting project and paper until the anxiety ate me alive. September was much of the same, but the work-related anxiety was intensifying. I was trying to live, laugh, love in October because it was my birthday month, but it also went catastrophically wrong in multiple ways, and it should have been one of the last months to work on the project, but it continued into the next few. November was grind city. Every single day, it seemed, was dedicated to any type of progress, but that wasn't very enjoyable, so I made this channel to have something productive to work on in my off time. December began to look up again because graduation was at the beginning of the month. I got to celebrate all the holidays with my loved ones, which I enjoy more than anything. I've got big plans for the year of the rabbit, and I look forward to sharing it with you all on here. Thanks so much for watching, and Happy New Year in February. See you next time.